I'm live or not, but it's I'm a little bit early and my eyes. Oh, oh my goodness, hot. Okay, so am I live or what? Hey, cousin. Hey, Quinn Anthony. Quinn Anthony got me set up. Which ones I want to give you? We can definitely talk about that when you come visit or when I go visit. I definitely will share. Ooh, it's hot. Can you hear me okay? My goal is to start going live so that I can post more often because if I have to film a video and edit it, it'll never happen. I have learned that the hard way. Just one, which one you want? Which perfume do you want? I want to turn the fan on, but it might mess up the sound. Hot under these lights. Well, I'm gonna start going live. Um, that's definitely gonna be something that's new on my channel, but I'm hoping that it will help me to be more consistent because, like I said, filming videos and editing videos take time. And then when I'm looking back at the videos, then, the perfectionist in me does not want to post it because I don't like something in it. So I figure if I go live, that'll save me a lot of time and I get to choose the one. Okay, you just have to tell me what kind of scents you like, and I'll definitely hook you up. I will hook you up. Were you able to find everything you needed yesterday? Okay, so I'm going to get started. One of the reasons I wanted to go live tonight is because I was on Ulta earlier. I was on Ulta's website and I noticed that Ulta is starting to get some niche perfumes as well as Middle Eastern perfumes. And so I don't know how I feel about that because I think once that happens, once we start seeing these Middle Eastern perfumes like in Ulta and Target, I've seen them in Walmart, that the prices are probably gonna go up. I think the prices are probably going to go up because, at this point, we can find them on Amazon for really good prices. But once we start seeing them in the more common shops and stores and makeup counters, I think the prices are going to go up. And I'm not looking forward to that. Okay, well, hey, I'm pretty sure she was happy with that because you found some good stuff at TJ Maxx. I actually have found some really good high end perfumes at TJ Maxx. Of course, I'm always in TJ Maxx and Marshalls for sand and fog oils, but I have found a lot of good high end perfumes at TJ Maxx. Like, I can probably show you. Oh, prime example. I got my Burberry Goddess at TJ Maxx, the big bottle. I think the 100 ml is like $180 at Ulta and Sephora, and I think I got it at TJ Maxx for like $100, so like 50% off. So you can find some good deals at TJ Maxx all the time. Okay, I'm glad she liked it. So Ulta is going to be, I think I told you yesterday that Ulta is about to start carrying Latafa perfumes. So far, they have them online. I haven't seen them in store yet, but I'm assuming they're pretty, that they'll probably go in store at some point. So, because of that, I want to share some of my favorite Latafa perfumes. Let's see. Of course, we have I should have prepared for this live a little bit better, but Angum, were you able to find this one yesterday? Oh, Billie Eilish. Yes, Billie Eilish is, I love it. I love it. But here's the Latafa dupe for Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish. As you can see, I have the Billie Eilish, and then this is the dupe I was telling you about that smells, oh my goodness, like these are almost one for one. Now, Billie Eilish, on me, it does not last as long as the dupe does. Like this one lasts so much longer and it smells just like Billie Eilish. And I think I paid $20 for this one. You can find these on Amazon and discounter sites for really good price. For a really good price. I think right now it's let me see how much it is at Ulta. Let me pull up Ulta real quick and see. Which Latapa did you get? Okay, so I'm on Ulta's website, and do y'all see how much the Nebris is? 44.99. And I guarantee you I didn't pay 44.99 for this. I'm pretty sure, and I said $20. I probably paid around 25 or so, under $30, no more than $30. I know for a fact. So you can definitely find this for a good price. But that's what I'm talking about. Once these perfumes start showing up in these department stores, the prices are definitely going to be higher. But the good thing is Ulta's point system is amazing and they always have sales. So, but yeah, so this is definitely in my top 10 Lattafa perfumes, and it is a dupe for the Billie Eilish perfume. Now, you can find Billie Eilish also on discounter sites. So, I think the 100 ml, which this is the 100 ml, I think it's $80 retail, if I'm not mistaken. But you can always find these on sale. Now this is Angum, and the dent does not lie. I love this stuff. I love it so much. Let's see how much it is at Ulta. Because I just know the prices are gonna start going up. Which one did you get? You didn't get Angum. Did you get the one I told you about that Anna Abiet Coral? Come in. Lois Hansel. No. Harley, I think Harley had it earlier. She might have had it. I think she went in your bathroom. Mhm. Now, that's the thing about going live. You never know who's going to walk in here. um, okay. So yeah, Angum is $40. I'm pretty sure I don't think I paid over $30 for any of my Lattafa perfumes that I own. Most of them were in the 20s or less. And this is Angum's second song, which I did a video about. I did a video on my devotion when Angum's second song was supposed to come out. At the time, I didn't have Angum's second song, but I can attest to the fact that they are almost one for one. I mean, they smell so similar. Ugh, it smells good. I love it. That pear in this is really refreshing and sweet. I love it. So, anyway, yeah, Ulta has Middle Eastern perfumes now. They have pretty much all of the popular ones. They don't have the full range, but most of the popular ones they do have, like your Angum, your regular one, and second song. They have Nebras. They have Nebras Elixir, which I have Nebras Elixir, but I don't know. It's just not my favorite. I don't love it at all. I barely wear it. It has like a Play-Doh-y, plasticky type of smell to it, and I don't know. I just don't care for it that much. Yes, my devotion is by Dolce and Gabbana, and it is for this size. I think it's 180, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. And I paid $30 for the dupe. Now, I didn't pay 180 for this. Okay, I actually got this from Ulta when they had a sale, and I have the hookup there because Amaya works there. Should I say her name? Oh, probably shouldn't say her name, but anyway, I'll say that it was a gift from Amaya because she works at Ulta, and so it was her discount on top of the sale. So I didn't have to pay $180 for this, but retail is $180 and the dupe is 30. Well, I think now at Ulta it's like $40, but still, even if you were to pay the full $40 for this, it's still worth it in my opinion. I probably will not repurchase the original because this one is just that good. It smells like 98% like this one, and to me it projects more and lasts a little bit longer for less money. Mm. And I guess I should say I don't pay retail price. I have not paid retail price, I don't think, for any of my perfumes that I purchased in 2025 up until now. Before I knew about the discounter sites and stuff like that, I did pay retail price a lot. I would try to wait for, like, the 20% off sales and stuff like that. But now that I've learned about like Joma Shop and what's another one? Beautylive.com. There are several. I'm going to do a whole video about the discounter sites because have people out here have you thinking that they're paying $300 and $400 for these niche perfumes, and in most cases they're not. They're getting them from these discounter sites. And the reason why they like to gatekeep them because a lot of these sites have limited quantities, and you just have to like get it when you see it because you never know what's going to be available. But yeah, I used to pay retail, but I refuse to at this stage. Which bottle you like better? You're saying you like that bottle better, My Devotion or Angham's Second Song? This is Angham's Second Song. This one is like the rose gold. It's really pretty, I think. And this one is the Angham. This one is the Burberry Goddess dupe, and this one is the My Devotion. Oh, you got Yara. I really like Yara. I use Yara mostly to sweeten a perfume. Like if I have a perfume and I don't think it's sweet enough, or if it doesn't last long enough for me, in my opinion, Yara kind of extends the wear of any perfume that I add it to. And it makes it smell a little bit sweeter. So I like Yara. I have worn Yara by itself, but for the most part, I use it to layer with other perfumes. Okay, second song, yeah, it's really pretty. I love that bottle. Um, what else? Ulta has they do have a this is Opulent Dubai. This is a mango um forward fragrance. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so nice and fruity, perfect for summer. And this one gets a lot of compliments. This one is a dupe for a niche perfume called what is it called? God of Fire. And I have smelled that. I smelled it in Neiman Marcus one day when I was in Houston. And when I tell you they're like almost exactly the same, I would never pay for that perfume. It's like, well, you can find it probably on discounter sites for like maybe a couple of $100, but retail, I think it's almost $400 if I'm not mistaken. But this smells just as good for 20 bucks. I think I paid 24.99 or something like that for this. And so if you like fruity, tropical type of scents, this is a really good one. And this one is also at Ulta now. Um, what else they have? They have all of the Yaras at Ulta. Um, you know what? They have a car. I really like this one. I don't hear a whole lot of people talking about this one. This one is called Picard. This one is a dupe for Givenchy's Lentre D, and I really, really like it. It's a really pretty, soft rose. It has rose in it. I don't know what all the notes are in it, but it has rose in it for sure, and it's really, really pretty. What- this is my Lentre D. It's as you can see, it's almost empty. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm probably gonna just wear this tomorrow, so I can just go ahead and use this up. But as you can see, I really like it. I had this before I even knew about Middle Eastern perfumes. Oh, well, that's good. I figured when you showed me her collection, I figured she was sort of into different scents and like to try different scents and not just stuck on a particular scent profile. So that's good. Um, yeah. So anyway, like I said, Ulta has Latapa perfumes now, most of the popular ones. Um, They have those cupcake ones that I didn't really care for, so I don't have any of those. Oh, they do have Eclair, which is probably my top three Latava perfumes. I absolutely love it. I love it so much to where I want the original. It's a dupe for Bianco Latte. I've not smelled that one, but Eclair makes me want to try it out for sure. No, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. If you can find it like on Joma Shop or Amazon, then that's what I would as opposed to paying $40 and I can get it for 20. Yeah. Or even Walmart. If they don't have it in store at Walmart, you can very likely find it online at Walmart. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I bought this from Walmart.com. They didn't have it in store, but I ordered it online, and I think it was 24.99. So even if they don't have it in store at Walmart, you can get it on their website. Ulta also has Afnon perfumes. I only have two of them, and no, I have three of them, and these are some of the most popular ones. The number one Afnon perfume, I am almost certain, I don't know this for sure, but it's the one that I hear about the most, and that is Mystique Bouquet. And as you can see, I am a little more than halfway done with this one. This one is one of the most popular ones because it is a dupe for probably it's a dupe for Valaya. And Valaya is probably in my top five perfumes, excuse me, in my top five perfumes in my collection. Um, so this is my bottle of Valaya, and it's the little 1 ounce. Um, and if you know, you know, these are not cheap at all. I will probably continue to buy Valaya, the real one, because even though I have some really good dupes for Valaya, I really haven't found anything that makes me not want to repurchase Valaya. But this is a really good dupe for it. This one is about, I would say, it's about 85 to 90% close. But for the price difference, like retail, this little bottle, 1 ounce is like what, $200? A little over $200 for this. Now I didn't pay that. Okay, I got this from I think Joma Shop, some one of those um discounter sites because they often go on sale. You just have to really wait for a really good sale. But I mean, I still paid well over $100 for this little 1 ounce, whereas this I paid what 30 something dollars for this. I believe $35, and I love the bottle. I think it's so pretty. Yes, Valaya. It's by Parfums de Marley. And this little bottle, yes, it is expensive. Now, this is Valaya, and this is Valaya Exclusive. This one is the original. This one is this one came out in 2025. It's a flanker of Valaya. It's a different version of Valaya. This one is a little bit creamier, a little bit softer, but beautiful nonetheless. So I did get the bigger bottle of Valaya Exclusive, but this one I'm gonna buy the big bottle once I'm done with this. But what I do is I will use a dupe, one of my Valaya dupes, because not only do I have Mystique Bouquet, which you can find at Ulta now, and I do really like this. It's a beautiful perfume. It projects. and it smells a lot like Valaya, especially once it dries down and settle on your skin. But this one, this one is called Delilah by Maison Alhambra. To me, this is a closer clone of the original Valaya. I mean, they smell. If Mystic Bouquet is 85 to 90% close, this one is like 95% there. And this is even cheaper than Mystique Bouquet. I think I paid, like 20 something dollars for this. So what I do is I will use my dupes and then I'll just treat myself to a couple of squirts of the original. That way the original lasts me a little bit longer. You asked, are you saying voila? Is Valaya, Valay, Valaya. Hot in here. So Ulta has Afnan now, and Mystic Bouquet is a dupe for Valaya. I also have Delicious Bouquet, which is a pretty good dupe of Dolce and Gabbana's Devotion. Which, speaking of a dupe of Devotion, Latapa also has Victoria. This is also sold at Ulta. This is a dupe for Devotion as well as Delicious Bouquet. Both of these are really solid clones of Devotion. So, Devotion, oh, I was talking about I have the 1.7 ounce bottle of Devotion. Right now, you can find Devotion at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. I see them there all the time. And so I was able to get this like in 2024 or early 2025 from TJ Maxx, I believe. And I definitely paid way cheaper, than you would pay like at Ulta somewhere for a Devotion. But this is so good. This is like, it smells like a lemon cake. It smells so good. And now, not only can you get the original from Ulta, but you can get either one of these dupes, Delicious Bouquet or Victoria. Now, when I wear Victoria, I get so many compliments. When I wore this, the last time I wore this, I was in the store, and this girl was too embarrassed to come and ask me what I was wearing, so she sent her mama to ask me. But yeah, I got complimented on this one, and I think of the two, which one is the better clone? I actually think Victoria is the better dupe. It definitely projects a little bit more and wears a little bit longer than Delicious Bouquet, in my opinion. But nonetheless, both of these are available at Ulta now. The last Afnan perfume that I have is Le Fleur Bouquet. Now, this is a dupe for Ex Nihilio's, oh shoot, what's it called? I don't own it, but I have smelled it. Fleur Narcotique. And this smells so good. It's such a pretty floral. So, at any rate, so now you can get Afnan at Ulta. You can get Latafa at Ulta. What else did I see at Ulta? They're definitely getting more niche perfumes at Well, I saw that they have on their website Rosendo Mato. I don't know how you pronounce it, but I definitely want number 5. That's on my wish list. What is it called? Rosendo Mato. How do you pronounce that? Rosendo Mato. Mato. Okay. But this is what it looks like. Can you see it? I don't know if the camera's. Yeah, there we go. So that is a niche brand now at Ulta. Now, what I do have that is at Ulta, which is niche brand, which can I talk? Which is a niche brand, is I have some Nishane fragrances. Ulta now carries Nishane. I was like, what? Look at Ulta. I rarely do. Y'all still shop at Sephora for perfumes? I rarely shop at Sephora nowadays for perfumes, makeup, or anything. The only thing I will buy from Sephora at this point is if they have something that I want that's not sold at Ulta, or if I can't get it cheaper elsewhere. Because Sephora just does not have the best prices. I mean, you know what they have a sale twice a year, maybe a third time during the year they might throw in a surprise 20% off or something like that. So I don't shop at Sephora as much as I did when I first got into beauty, like makeup and skincare and all of that. I mean, number one, Ulta's point system is far superior than Sephora's is, and my dog is jumping on the door. So if you hear something, that's the dog. So anyway, so yeah, so they have Rosendo Matao, but they have Nishane. And I do love Nishane perfumes. I still have a couple on my wish list that I want to get, but the number one, which is a classic Nishane perfume, is 100 Silent Waves. Now, because this perfume is, an older perfume to the brand or to the Nishane house, you can get this, you know, on discounter sites for sure. I think right now for this size, you can probably get on Joma Shop for, I think I saw it during the last sale that they had it for like 160 or something like that. Because regular price, let's see how much it is on, okay, this is it on Ulta site. Oh, wait, let me get back to it. 100 Silent Ways is such a beautiful, feminine perfume. It is so sophisticated. It's like grown woman pretty. I absolutely love it. It has vanilla, tuberose. It has a really prominent sweet peach note in here. I really, really do love it. Um, but like I said, 100 Silent Ways, or really all of Nishane fragrances, you can get for a good price now. But at Ulta, this size is 375. Oh, I keep pressing the button, but it's 375 for the full size, and I think 200 something for the 1.7 ounce. Do not pay that. Do not pay that. I mean, you can go to Joma Shop, um, beautylive.com. Where else I've seen it? Hmm, I can't think, but Joma Shop for sure has it at least half price right now. So, but yeah, Point is though, Ulta now carries it. So if you have points that you know that you have and you want to use your points towards a niche perfume, and if this is something you've been interested in, use your points, save yourself some cash and get it from Ulta. Wait for a good sale, use your points, and yeah, they have Nichane. I love 100 Silent Ways. It's just beautiful. It's girly, very feminine. It's one of those perfumes that, um, I feel like this is what I would reach for if I'm a little dressed up. Going to church, maybe a brunch, something like that, a wedding. It just makes me want to dress girly. Can't say the last time I went to Sephora. I'm telling you, I rarely shop at Sephora nowadays. They're expensive. They don't have good sales. I mean, most of the brands that are sold at Sephora is now sold at Ulta. And if not, the brand websites usually have better deals than Sephora. So do you hear Zeke hitting on the door? Let Zeke in. Come on, Zeke. Zeke got out when my mama opened the door and he just keep jumping on the door. So what else? Nishane's 100 Silent Ways. I also have Nishane's Ani X, which this is a unisex perfume. I love it though. To me, it's it's a fresh citrusy vanilla. I love it. Quincy, my oldest son Quincy, actually really liked this perfume. And he typically don't like unisex perfumes, especially the ones I like, because he say they're too feminine, but he actually really likes this one. So this one smells good on it's definitely a true unisex perfume. It smells good on women and it smells good on men. Quincy said that this one is one that he feels he has to wear if he's dressed up. It's not if it's not Yara, what is it? I'm curious. If it's not Yara, what did you get? Let me see. This is Yara. Did it come in a bottle like this? All of the Yaras come in this type of packaging but different colors. But anyway, so yeah, Nishane's Ani X is a really, really nice unisex perfume. You and your man could wear this one, and I think both of you will love it. Of course, when I wear it, I make it more feminine because of what I use to layer with it. I'll usually um, have a really sweet vanilla base. Fleur de Fleur du Dessert by LV. I don't think I've heard of that one. Using I don't know if I heard. Hi, hi, Lux. Oh, girl, I don't want to mispronounce the name, but hi, welcome. To complement Bianco Latte, that's a really good question because Bianco Latte is a really nice gourmand. It's very sweet, vanilla, brown sugar type of scent. Um, hmm, some men really like Vanilla 28 by Kayali. Um, I think it's a really nice unisex perfume. I also, now this one is very controversial, but this is Vanilla Aura, and it's a really almost like a smoky type of vanilla. I think it would go really nicely with Bianco Latte, or let's see, I have this is Powdery Tobacco by Dossier. It's a dupe for Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanilla. I think is what it's called. Something like this would go really well because this is a masculine scent for sure. My son really likes it, and I think some sort of smoky type of vanilla would go really well with Bianco Latte, in my opinion. Okay, so you did get Anna Abiet, which that's really nice. Did you? I'm pretty sure you got that coral one if you got it from Walmart. That kind of fruity watermelon type of fragrance. Also, Luxie Ani X is a really nice unisex masculine leaning type of scent, but the original Ani I don't own it, but from what I hear, it's a really spicy vanilla, more masculine leaning. That would probably pair, with Bianco Latte, kind of match your girlfriend as well. Yeah, coral. I figured that's what it was. I love coral. You know what I use with coral? I have this watermelon. I think it's by it's from Walmart. What's that brand from Walmart? Let me get it. Hold on. You should really check out the bodycology products from Walmart. They're body washes, lotions, body scrubs, and body butters, and they're like $5, and they're really good. I use this whenever I wear my Anna Abiet Coral. This is the Bodycology Watermelon Splash. This is the body cream, but I have the body wash as well, and it goes so well with Anna Abiet Coral. So, and I think, like I said, this is like 4.95 for the body wash, 4.95 for the body cream. They even have the body spray. So I like to layer this with my Anna Abiet Coral. But that Anna Abiet Coral smells really good. It's fresh and fruity and clean, and it lasts pretty good. One thing you have to know about Middle Eastern perfumes, though, when you first buy it, you have to kind of open it and just like spray. I'll spray it out for about a good 20 sprays, let that oxygen get in it. And the longer it sits, the better it gets. So don't be discouraged when you first get it and you feel like it's not lasting, you know, long. Even though I think that one I didn't have a problem with the longevity from the beginning, but they get better with time. They tend to get a little bit stronger with time, and they tend to last a little longer with time as well. Yeah, you said the LV perfume. I don't think I heard of that one. Oh, I love Herbapura. It is one of my most complimented perfumes. I have it right here. This is like my go-to fruity but woodsy type of scent. I love Herbapura. A more affordable option if you're ever in, let's see, uh, just in case anyone is interested in a more affordable option to Herbapura, there is Amber Oud Gold. When I tell you these two are like one for one almost, they are. But yeah, Herbapura is really, really nice. And I think it's perfectly unisex. Men, women, anybody could wear this. So my last Nichane perfume that I own, let's see, where is it? And also one of my absolute favorite scents for summer, okay? Spring, summer. Mm, would I wear this mostly in spring? Spring and summer. You know, it gets so hot where I am, but this is Nishane's Wulong Cha. Wulong Cha. This is a tea scent. Uh, this is so fresh and clean, and that tea, I think it's the, what sort of tea is it in here? Let's see. It has is it oolong tea? And just so you know, all of the Nishane perfumes are all extrait. Yeah, they're all extrait level perfumes, which means there's a higher oil concentration in them, and they last forever. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Yeah, this one is a blend of bergamot, orange, oolong tea, mandarin orange, fig, musk, litsea, cuba, and nutmeg notes. But you can definitely smell that tea in this, and the citruses is so fresh. And again, Nishane, in my opinion, they have perfected the unisex scents. Like the ones that I've smelled so far are perfectly unisex, male, female can wear them. And again, what I do, my base will make the perfume a little more feminine. Yes, higher oil concentration usually means the scent will last longer and project a little bit better as well. So you have your eau de toilette, which is borderline body mist, in my opinion. I just will not pay a lot of money for eau de toilette, even though, well, some of them, some of them perform really nicely. And then you have your perfumes. Eau de toilette, colognes are around the same type of concentration, from what I understand. And then you have your perfumes, which is typically your designer type of perfumes. And then you have your extrait. So those are the three Nichane perfumes that I have. And again, Nichane is now at Ulta. Imagine that. So I'm thinking that we may see more niche level perfumes at Ulta. I mean, they have Octavia Morgan at Ulta, which is a black owned, niche owned um, perfume brand. I have yet to get any of her perfumes, but I do have a couple of them on my wish list. just waiting for another sale because I think all of her perfumes come in one size and they're like, well, you can get the travel size or you can get the 1.7 and they're like $150. So I'm just waiting for a good sale. I missed her sale on her website because she had like 30% off her website. Somebody posted it, but by the time I saw it, it was too late. The sale was over. Because I do want to support Black owned brand. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to pop on really quickly to discuss, what's new at Ulta. They are getting niche level brands, niche brands as well as Middle Eastern perfumes. And I'm a little bit excited about it. I'm hoping that they're going to get some more, like maybe Parfum de Marly. Who knows? They may get that because I am a Parfum de Marly fan for sure. So that's that. Like I said earlier, I am going to be going live as often as I can so that I can post more often. I'm going to definitely talk about perfumes and fragrances because that has been my new obsession. But I'm also going to start, doing more Bible studies and stuff like that. I'll just go live and do those. I did post a few um Bible journaling videos several years ago. Um and I stopped, but I definitely want to get back to that. Let me see. Niche brand. A niche brand means that they only sell perfumes. You know how you have your designers like Dolce and Gabbana. You can buy Dolce and Gabbana clothes and shoes, etc. But niche brands are supposed to be more in tune with the artistry of perfumery, and that's all they sell is perfume. And so oftentimes you have niche brands, they're going to be more expensive and they're going to be higher quality, but not always, because technically you can argue that the Middle Eastern perfumes are niche brands. Right now there's this debate now on in social media all the time as to whether or not dupes are good, and if they are ruining the whole perfume artistry thing, and all of that. And they talk about the quality of these perfumes, but shoot, you have some really um master perfumers who are responsible for niche quality perfumes actually creating perfumes for these Middle Eastern brands. Prime example. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Quentin Beach. Since I've gotten into perfumes, I've learned about, like, certain master perfumers. My One of my signature scents, and you may know this already, Belisha. I don't know, but this is Parfum de Marly's Delina. I have owned this perfume for years. I mean, I've purchased it throughout the years at Nordstrom's. I would order it or whatever, and I would just use it up and then buy it again. This has been a staple for me before I really got into perfumes. And Quentin Biche is the master perfumer behind this perfume. He's the master perfumer behind Delina as well as Valaya. Okay. And several other perfumes. He's the master perfumer behind Chloe Nome. Okay. I love this. He does rose perfumes like nobody's business. But he's also responsible for this Latafa perfume, which is a Middle Eastern brand. This is what, Teriyaki? Intense. And I think he's responsible for both Teriyaki and Teriyaki Intense. Now, this one, I really like it, but it leans way too masculine for me. So I don't reach for it very often. It's supposed to be unisex, but to me, it's sort of masculine. It has a really boozy type of scent to it. But the point is, although niche perfumes are supposed to be higher quality, better materials or, whatever, I don't know, but they focus basically only on perfume. And it's supposed to be, all about the artistry of perfume, etc. But Latafa, all they sell is perfume. So I mean, one can argue that Latafa is a niche brand, even though it's very, very affordable. And a lot of times these Middle Eastern brands, once they create a clone of a perfume, I find that the majority of the time they do it better. And that's just the truth. Not all of the time, because I have smelled some flubs, some flops. Okay. But there are also some bangers. And they're not poor quality either. I mean, they're good quality, last long, etc. Thank you, Luxie. I really appreciate you stopping by. But that's it. I thank you all so much for spending a little bit of time with me talking about perfumes and what's new at Ulta. I really appreciate it. I will hopefully sign on again because I do want to talk about my June fragrance tray, or should I say my summer tray. I have really been into the soapy, fresh laundry, fresh type of perfume. So I do want to get on here and talk to you guys about my favorites in that category. So I'll hopefully I'll be able to sign on again on Thursday. So until then, thank you all so much for taking a few minutes of your day to spend it with me. And as always, remember that you are fearfully and wonderfully made by God and He loves you. And I'll see you in the next video.